Another Deviant.fun's flash review. Today we bring you yet another manga title. It's getting more and more usual that we do that. And today what we have here is Soul Eater, the perfect edition, volume number 1. So this is surprisingly, I'm not used to this in manga titles, a superbly built book. It's a hardcover, very sturdy, excellent paper. It's thicker stock than usual. So in terms of that, we've got a little gem here in terms of building and construction. As for the content, well, that is a different thing, at least for me. And I must say, this is a very personal opinion, because this book isn't targeted for someone as old as me. This is definitely targeted at a younger audience, by the style of the drawings and the type of story. It is more fit for younger people who are looking for some fun in reading. So what we have, what is the Soul Eater? Where does that title come from? Well, it turns out that when you read this book, you accompany various fighters that have a weapon. In this case, we have a Meister, or that's the warrior. She's a scythe Meister. She's called Maka. And her weapon is this guy, the demon scythe, and he's a soul eater. Okay, so the weapons do the soul eating. And when the weapons do some soul eating, and that involves, of course, bashing some bad guys, demons and bad humans or whatever, or witches, the Meister will get an upgrade. So there are rules for that. 99 powered human souls plus 1 witch soul, and that will make you upgrade your level. There are some shortcuts, however. This is one of the witches. You don't want to kill a witch looking like this, right? Yeah, and that will be a problem for the scythe weapon, because you will be enchanted by her charming looking. But the idea is always them trying, the Meisters trying to get upgraded to be Grand Meisters, by using their weapons to collect souls. When the demon or the human or the whatever is defeated, the weapon consumes their soul, and they report back to death. Oh, where is he? I think I might have skipped him already. Yeah, this is the guy. So this guy is a protector of Maka, for example. Apparently she's her child, but he's been divorced. But this is that kind of manga where you see these funny looking expressions, for example, that I don't really appreciate that much. I'm more into more serious manga or more serious reading in overall. But that's just me. As I said, personal opinion. This is pretty standard for manga titles. It's just not my scene. So what will happen here is that you'll see short stories of different Meisters and different weapons. They will have very different personalities. They will be searching for very different things, but they are all trying to collect the most souls they can to reach the next level. So this, for example, is another character called Black Star. You always get a little presentation of both the Meister and the weapon. This is Lord Death that they report to, and in this case this girl is saying that, well, she isn't getting much souls collected because her weapon is a show-off, and instead of being stealth, he just shouts and announces that I am here, I'm the biggest one alive, etc., etc. And he's also a pervert that likes to pique his master, but when he does, he shouts the rule number 3 of slaying demons, being covert, and etc. But he shouts it instead of thinking it. Is really a clumsy weapon to have. And so that's what you'll find throughout the book. I didn't read everything because I understood that it was not for me. But there will be fighting, there will be humor. Here you can see him feeling the boobs. This guy has a symmetry problem. Everything has to be symmetric, and he's complaining about the twins not being exactly identical because one is shorter and the other one is higher, and even the size of their boobs is different. And at the middle of a fight, he will leave to go home to check a detail. For example, if a painting is really well centered in the wall, and leave the girls to the fight. That actually happens. So there's a lot of humor in this book. So it's supposed to be a fun read. It's nothing serious. It's just entertaining and action-packed too. You'll get some colored pages as a treat now and then, but not that many, of course. That's what you expect from manga. So this is about at where I stopped reading, and yeah, that's all I have to say about the book. So it's a humorous demon slaying, not only demon but slaying, and a collection of various characters that you'll encounter. So you won't be, it's not like One Piece or something like that where you always follow the same character and its adventures. No, they are relatively short stories. Perhaps in the next editions the same happens, but picking up again the same characters but continuing their story. I imagine that will happen, given the fact that from the stories I read, they were unsuccessful at collecting the required number of souls to be the next great Meister. So yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say about the book. They really look good. That's one thing I have to give it. Wish all manga were presented like this. Beautiful book. So if you want to buy this book, you can go at Deviant.fun.biz. Of course, you can find tons and tons of other books, and even if you can't find them there, you can drop us a mail, and we have access to virtually any manga title in the market, unless they're out of stock. And if you've been following the industry, you know that there's a big problem in distribution and production in Asia, in Southern Asia. There's not enough paper, there's not enough printers. Reprintings are put in the second line of priority because new titles have to be printed and put out in the stands. So there are tons and tons of out of stock manga waiting for reprinting. But yeah, we can get everything when it gets reprinted. They will arrive at the shop. so you can put yourself in line by ordering with us and secure your position in the queue of service. You can also visit us at Instagram and YouTube, where you can find news, catalog updates, new arrivals to the store, etc., etc., and of course all links to all these videos too. So thank you for watching. Be happy, have excellent reads, and until the next video, bye bye. So Deviant.fun out in 3, 2, 1. Thanks for watching.